That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff. But
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I was literally about to edit the video, the part of my live earlier today, where I was speaking about, what was I speaking about? Oh yeah, the Aces, and them not bringing back Natalie Williams, and I was like, essentially, it's like 16 minutes of being like, why? And I'm interacting with Keem and Nate. Shout out to both of them for being there live in the chat and stuff like that, and providing feedback. But yeah, after the live, I saw a couple tweets that I felt like were good for the context here. So I'm gonna share my screen here and see. So the first one is from Dearica Hamby. She said, "What a beautiful day. The sun is out, the birds are chirping, and the sky is blue." And so that tells me that, Natalie had some part in the evil of Dearica's treatment in Vegas. And then you have Hunter, who, shout out Hunter. Hunter said, he just said this: since she was drafted, she's taken Maya Hollingshed with the 8th pick, Carson Bell, KB with the 11th pick, Caleb Pointer with the 13th pick, Deasia Fair with the number 16 pick. KB is the only one that's like been able to really stay on the roster for real out of this list. And yeah, I think that kind of says a lot about like what she's actually done versus what the team was already a part of. So the only question I have now is like, do you sign EDD or do you sign Tasha Howard, which are two things that was brought up in this live chat. So enjoy the video. And yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna let you get to it. Peace.
that's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff. But
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
What's good? 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 We back in the building, man. Happy Saturday to everybody. I just came in here to talk real quick, not to hold you too long because I didn't even charge my camera, so this thing can shut off at any time. You feel me? But let's get into it, bro. A lot of news happening right now. One of the big things that's going on right now. Let's look at it. Hold on. Let's look at it. Let me pull it up here. The Las Vegas Aces have decided. Oh, hold on. I think I'm going to have to. Okay, there we go. There we go. We can do that. Okay, the Las Vegas Aces have decided to not renew the contract for general manager Natalie Williams. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why they chose to not renew her contract. It seems like things were kind of going well. I don't know if Kelsey Plum is staying this off season. Does that lead into like somewhat of a mini kind of, like little, okay, Ace is going to have to take a couple years, figure it out to build a championship team again around Asia Wilson because Chelsea Gray's getting a bit older. I think this is a part of super teams, right? It's when you put your chips in to trade for someone like a Chelsea Gray, when you set aside money to sign someone like a Candace Parker, when you set aside money to give Kelsey Plum and Jackie Young and Asia Wilson the keep they deserve. Then you start to run out of money. You start running out of room. You get caught up in a couple of things, and then it's like, oh man, like the run is dominant, but how long can the run last? I still don't know why. That being said, I still don't know why the Aces decided to do this. Here we go. Today, October 26, 2024. Las Vegas Aces president Nikki Fargas announced today that the team was restructuring its front office and will not be renewing the contract of general manager Natalie Williams. We are incredibly grateful for Natalie's invaluable efforts in building the Aces into a premier franchise in the WNBA, Fargas said. Her time with the organization extends back to the league's formative years in Utah, and she will forever be a part of our history. Having left an indelible mark as both a player and an executive, we wish the best for Natalie and her family. The Aces hired Williams as the team's general manager back in April 2000. So right before they won the championships. in April 2022, and her leadership skills returned in immediate dividends as the team went on to win back-to-back WNBA championships in 2002, 2022, and 2023. It has been a joy and an honor to serve as the general manager of the Las Vegas Aces, said Williams. Winning 2 WNBA championships with this incredible group of players and staff has been a dream come true. Oh, what was good, Nate? What's good, Nate? I want to thank Mark Davis and the Aces organization for the incredible opportunity to help lead this franchise. I love the WNBA. It has been wonderful watching the growth of the game. I'm looking forward to what lies ahead. Y'all give it up. Y'all give it up. Hold on, man. Let me get this thing set up. We still get it set up. What's up? What's up, Nate? Crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Crazy. I don't get it. I don't know if it's something that we haven't seen or if it's some more stuff that's going on behind the scenes that I don't know. I don't know if the Aces are in trouble again. I don't know if it's just a simple thing of we paying everybody too much and we just can't afford everybody. I don't know what it is. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But the Aces, for those of you you guys see the headline up there. I got it pulled up. The Aces decided not to renew the contract of Natalie Williams, the general manager. Nathan said, "You think it's a refresher?" Nate, how is it a refresher, Nate? They just lost one time. Like I would get it if they lost like 2-3 times in a row. Excuse me, y'all. Losing once is not enough losses. Is not enough losing to give it up. I mean, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Here we go. Nate said the last 2 years, I think it's just retooling the front office. Well, why do you need to retool the front office? Hold on. Let me share this little invite thing. I'm gonna put it in the chat, Nate, if you want to join. But yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I think it'll be very interesting to see like what happens with this, what comes of this, because they didn't lose enough to retool, in my opinion. You already lost one of your assistant coaches. Now over there, the assistant coach is going to Golden State to build up the Golden State Valkyries, I believe their name is, and stuff like that. Now you have a new GM going out the way. We have the Hamby lawsuit looming over the franchise. Like I said, once again, Chelsea Gray's getting, you know what I'm saying, kind of up there, a little past the prime because, you know, you're coming off of an injury, the tough injury. You guys saw how much that kind of took her to bounce back and things of that sort. So I don't know. I don't know what the future of the Aces is, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you, dude. All right, here we go. This previous offseason and last year, Natalie didn't really make the roster. Do you need to make the roster better, Nate? Do you need, like, I understand the whole EDD was a thing, right? Deldon, it was a thing, right? Where people were like, try to get EDD and things that, you know, just rich people being greedy. I don't know if that was necessary. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think if anything, what they could do with the draft picks that they had, because, you know, they lost some draft picks from cheating, you know, and things of that sort. Not cheating, but, you know, but treating Dearica the way that they treated her, you know, what did they do? They still had a team and things of that sort, man. You know, you still drafted the two. Who was the rookie that I really rock with? Alyssa, one Alyssa. It was another big. I had to see it, but then you drafted Kate Martin, and Kate Martin worked out well and stuff like that. Let me see what Nate said. The bench has been the elephant in the room. Yes, the bench has definitely been the elephant in the room. But like I said earlier, the bench and the lack of depth from the Aces was a result of like you going heavy all into building a super team. And when I say all that, people want to be mad. Here we go. What's up, Tiger? Tiger came in the building. Yes, no depth cost that Aces this season. It was going to catch up to him, like I said, at some point. You put all your you put all your marbles in one thing. You push it all in to build a super team, and this is the drawback you get. Yes, you dominate every team and you win every game for 2-3 years. That's great, but it all is going to fall down at some point. And now I see, okay, we still have Asia in the middle, and Asia's entering her prime. What can we do to maximize Asia's prime now? And I think what you have to do now is kind of like just, hey, we might have to do not a full rebuild, but a little John. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you don't have draft picks really to work with because of Dearica Hamby, and you know you got a bad rep with free agents because of Dearica Hamby. It's difficult. I don't know what you do now. Like, what do you do with Becky? How do they treat that? What do they do with Becky this season, off season, y'all? Y'all let me know. Kristen Bell hasn't improved. I think that's on that's on Becky. That's on Becky. That the KB hasn't improved so far and things of that sort. So we'll see. They need a 5. Oh, definitely need a 5. But hey, Nate, why don't they bring your homegirl on? The old girl you just had on the channel from South Carolina, Coates, Elena Coates. Why don't they get Elena Coates? NY is proof. Here we go. NY is proof of quality depth and cheap role players. The Asians haven't made these moves. Well, Kim, that is a good point. One, B, at the same time, yeah. I think if anything, the Liberty is a better example of good scouting and good drafting because Phoebus was a rookie. Phoebus was a rookie this season. And Sabali, that was just great drafting, I feel like, on their part. You know, obviously, everybody kind of looked at Lil Sab as Lil Sab around the WNBA space. And for New York to see that vision and, you know, I guess in part to help out Sab, you know, be comfortable in New York and things of that sort. Ended up working out 2 years later after the fact. They kept the faith in her and didn't cut her after she kept getting hurt and after she kept just, you know, playing limited minutes. It worked out when they needed the most and brought everything together. I think that's more a testament to scouting. But yeah, like you said, that is a good point, Kim, as well. Nate said that would be a great signing. So Nate says bring back Elena Coates. Nate says bring back Elena Coates and put Elena Coates at the 5 for the Aces. I think that would be very interesting to see, man. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they've tried the Coates thing a couple times. She didn't really get minutes, but if you think that's who, you know, needs to play and stuff like that, we'll see in this offseason. She'll probably earn her way back in the W. Because, you know, she's had a body transformation. She's lost a lot of weight. She says she's just been healthy. She ain't sick and nothing like that. She's just been working really hard, eating healthier, living a healthier lifestyle. So I don't know. I think that would be an interesting fit at the 5 for the Aces to sit next to Asia. They do need a 5. Kia Stokes, he said Kia Stokes is off. For everybody new in, welcome back. Nate's been talking to me. Nate and Kim have been talking to me in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all say what's up or give me your thing. We talking about the Aces right now. I said the Aces are in a position right now where they went fully loaded. They put all their chips in the basket to build a super team. And now, you know, of course, that's going to play well for you in the immediate. You're going to win every game for the next 2-3 years. But after that, after a while, everything starts breaking down. And the only thing they really have now to work on is Asia. Asia is entering her prime. That's like the best news for them right now. Kim said the Aces need a 2-way post to help out Asia. So Kim's looking for but they got the girl that they drafted. Hold on. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen for a second to pull up because they drafted a big. They literally drafted a big last year, and she was just hurt this season. But she was a pretty decent player in college. I just want to make sure I get her name right and stuff like that. I'm pulling up the draft from last year, yo. Hold on, where we at? Here we go. Let me share the screen with y'all so y'all not in the dark. Where we at? Here we go. Okay. I'm pulling up the draft. Kitley. Yeah. From Virginia Tech. What are you talking about? She kind of soft. Kitley was decent at Virginia Tech. I like Kitley. And Georgia Amore. I like that 1-2 combination, man. That's a decent combination. And I think that, you know, you go out and see what she could do. Roll out the ball, see what she could do. You saw what Kate did. Kate was a very, very good rookie this season. I don't know. I say you give Kitley a chance this season. I think that's the big that y'all asking for. Like the exact big is the one that y'all asking for. So we'll see what happens there. Nate is saying free agency will be the answer. Oh, let's see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that. Natasha Howard. Y'all think Natasha Howard is gonna? I think okay. So obviously Tasha Howard said she wanted to leave, or she is leaving Dallas, and she said, "Thank you, Dallas, for everything. I'm leaving. On to the next." Uh, I felt like Tasha Howard's always been kind of like a bit undersized for a five. That's just my opinion personally, but she obviously is one of the better front court options available this offseason in the W. So we'll see that. I wouldn't put trust in her guarding JJ and BG, a good role player for the immediate time. Who you talking about, Kim? You talking about Natasha, or you talking about Kitley? Because I think you roll the ball out and you give Kitley a chance. Like I said, we saw how Kate Martin worked out for them, and I thought, okay, he's talking about Kitley. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, I just think Tasha Howard's one of the better forwards in the league, and obviously on the free agent market this year. But Angela Young, she's kind of undersized. Like I want a big, like who would have been perfect? Oh man, should we say it? Okay, all right. I want to really mix up the pot, and I know a lot of y'all be like, "Oh, he's just talking, he's just talking." Is Cam Beige coming back this year? is Liz Cam Beige coming back this year? Because they keep, what I'm saying, kind of like teasing it a little bit on social media, like shout out Lex. Kim said no. Kim said no, because I see a lot of Indiana Fevers, a lot of Indiana Fever fans. They want a lot of Fever fans. They want Cam Beige, but I'm like, hey, you know who would be a good fit next to Asian Wilson? How about we try to lose Cam Beige? All right, cool. But I'm trying to think of a five that is a realistic goal for the Aces to get to pair next to Asia, and then just depth period, like we're talking about. I think it is an interesting thing when you see the whole TP thing, the TP slash Sid thing. Obviously, for the sake of chemistry purposes and keeping things going and keeping things light in the locker room and keep it gluing that team together. But you know what I'm saying, if you riding a tight ship of we only have 12 players, you know what I'm saying, Jackie's probably on lockdown. We don't know what's gonna happen with KP. We don't. Like, I mean, we can say they're gonna stay together, family. We just saw Klay Thompson go to the Dallas Mavericks. So I mean, at the end of the day, business is business. KP might be looking for a fresh start just mentally, bro. She just went through a huge life change this offseason. I mean, last offseason. So who knows if she's looking to go to a new place just for the new scenery and to get her mind clear. I don't know. We'll see right there. That woman is a headache. Every team she touches, there's also a problem. 100%. That's facts. We're talking about Liz Cambage here. But yeah, that's what I think about the Aces. I think it'll just be very interesting to see how they kind of handle that this season. Natasha Howard is probably the best obvious option. Maybe whatever big Dallas doesn't keep. So you saw in like Kalani Brown or Tierra McCowan, because I feel like Dallas has literally all the bigs in the league. It's not that many bigs in the league, bro. Like if you think like genuine fives that are just like bigger and taller than everybody, you probably got like Cardoso and like the Dallas Wings. I was about to say the Mavericks, but so it's just like yeah, okay. I see the vision, Kim. I see the vision. They need to figure out how to use them. Dallas needs prayer. Dallas needs prayer, maybe new ownership. It just ain't working. They done went through 80 coaches since 2013. We done seen about 5 different versions of the Dallas Wings since 2020. All right, I'll be a little more kind. We've seen 5 different versions of the Dallas Wings since 2018. Them jokers, they need prayer. That's what they need. I done seen 80 coaches, 5 different versions of the Wings, and countless WNBA stars go in and go out of that franchise. So that's what they need. But yeah. I'm about to move on to the next thing though. the Shaq thing. So we went from talking basketball to like talking something that's not basketball, but I think it's something kind of important to discuss. It's this Shaq and Angel Reese situation. So for those of you
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
It's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.